in the spirit of VDay. What up, YouTube? Lolo boy here, or Lolo, or Julz. Got a lot of names, but whichever rolls off your tongue the quickest is what I'm cool with. What you want to call me. I'm delighted to be part of this channel and to be dropping videos for y'all bi-weekly on Thursdays. Thursdays are exciting since they are Throwback Thursdays. Speaking of, I'm wearing my favorite fitted that I used to wear all the time with a tiare and the queer swag. Maybe some of y'all have seen it before, maybe not, but I used to rock this all the time. So, TBT, this one's for y'all. A little more 411 about me. I am a quarter-century diva. I've been living in Seattle for almost 7 years, and I identify as many gender-fluid things, not things, identities. Transmasculine femme, glamdrogenous queero, Prince Charming, Queen Diva, Island boy, gay boy, bacala. This week we're talking about pronouns. For the last year and a half to 2 years, I have preferred gender-neutral pronouns such as they, them, and theirs. A big part of that is because I want to be seen and validated as someone who flows through the world like water, fluidly, gently, fiercely, and also because in many languages, and I'll speak specifically in Asia and the Pacific, that many of our languages don't have he or she. You have to describe the person if you want to say they are a feminine person, a masculine person, a man, a woman, etc. We have gender-neutral pronouns in those languages, whether we still speak those languages, if we are able to, if we've forgotten, you know, they, them, and theirs is the closest I have to feeling connected to those roots of my native tongue. So that's also a big part of why I prefer they, them, and theirs. I'm misgendered all day, every day. That's because of the body that I have and the way that I've been socialized as an Asian Pacific Islander female. So I walk a certain way, I talk a certain way, I behave a certain way because that's what I've learned, and that's something that I'm unlearning. And the way that I am in certain spaces, depending on how I'm activated about my safety or about just trying to survive, comes out in certain ways. And walking around here in South Seattle, I look like a boy, but I walk the way that I have been socialized, so I walk like a girl, so then I look like a gay boy, which I am, but that heightens my sense of anxiety. It makes me scared, wondering how people read me, and hoping that, like, wearing snapbacks or wearing my jeans and my sneakers, that, like, maybe people will leave me alone if they think I'm a boy, like a cis boy. But pretty sure that people read me as a gay boy, but maybe that's something that I'm hoping for. So it's a complex thing, and you know, the most violence I've ever experienced has been in Capitol Hill, which is where all the LGBTQ folks are supposed to live, or that's our district, but I don't really hang out there. That's where I have experienced the most trauma, being a queer person, being a trans person. You know, with blood family, I don't really trip if they call me she. Sometimes I forget they're talking to me and they call me by my birth name. So that also trips me out. But I try to navigate that without being angry or feeling hurt. And also at work, depends on the space. My experience at nonprofits, and people have tried their best to use they and them. In community, it's always lovely when people call me they and them. And it's even more delightful if people call me he and him. But, you know, I just hope that whatever space I'm in and we're able to have a circle, or just people ask me what I prefer, I ask them, that we can self-identify ourselves, and I can self-identify myself, because it's my identity. And, you know, I just hope that people will call me, refer to me with anything with love, but sometimes, most of the time, I'll prefer they and them. Affirming someone's gender through their gender pronouns is really about supporting their self-determination. I get to decide. Only I know who I am, and I tell you who that is. And it's beautiful when people ask me, or if I ask you, and we're able to share that space together to acknowledge our self-determination by saying, this is my preferred pronoun, this is my name, this is who I am. So it's very similar to the work that I did for a long time in supporting survivors of violence. I mean, we're all survivors as people of color, as trans people of color, as queer people of color. We're surviving every day. We're resilient and strong. In anti-violence work, supporting survivors is about supporting their self-determination. So I encourage you, whoever you are watching, and your friends and your potential allies, your blood family, your chosen family, to really, 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 really respect people's preferred gender pronouns, because that is part of who they are. And you might think it's a small thing, but the small things that are not acknowledged build up and become a greater impact. I really appreciate you all for watching this video, and I just want to let y'all know, if you don't know already, that today is a VDay, and I'm not talking about Valentine's Day, I'm talking about VDay as in ending violence against women. So to support that, if you want to support 1 Billion Rising, folks, if they're able to, are going to be dancing tonight or today or already. You know, spit some poetry, make some art, sing a song, go to the water, give thanks to Mother Earth. And, you know, VDay is not only about ending violence against women. Ending violence against women means ending violence against children. It means ending violence against transgender people. It means ending violence against lesbian, gay, bisexual, and queer people. You know, it's all interconnected. So I encourage you all, in your own special way, to celebrate VDay as a day where we stand up together in solidarity. And not only today, but onward to end violence